Hi Aquarius, welcome to lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I am going to be doing a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but before I get to that, I'm going to talk about how you can be entered to win in the drawing to win the Orgonite Pyramid. If you're not interested in that, I'll have a timestamp below and you can skip. It won't be too long, but anyway, this is a citrine and amazonite Orgonite Pyramid that I made. Citrine is beneficial in bolstering self-esteem, self-confidence, balancing the emotional body. It attracts abundance, and it also aids in soothing environmental discord. It's a very healing pyramid. Amazonite helps soothe emotional trauma, release worry or fear and grief, and it also is beneficial in synergizing the intellect and the intuition so that they can work together in a synergistic flow. It's also Amazonite is also a particular benefit to musicians and writers. So just so you know, I part of my path is learning to use my energy healing gifts with my creative and artistic expression, and in following the promptings that I've been led to, that has taken me to work with orgonite. So there is a learning curve in the epoxy resin process, and as I have been working on mastering my craft, I have a few of these pyramids that I like to call perfectly imperfect. There are very minor flaws or imperfections in the epoxy. You may not even notice them. I do have a heavy Virgo placement in my chart, so I can be very self-critical. But I do feel they're perfectly imperfect. They're full of love and light and positive energy, as well as the energy and benefits of the crystals within them. So anyway, if you are interested in winning this Orgonite Pyramid, all you have to do is comment on this video or any of the videos with the pyramid in the thumbnail with either a rainbow, a heart, or a light candle, emoji. As many times as you like. Every comment with one of those is an entry to be an entry in the contest. So anyway, if you're interested in that, I wish you the best of luck. I trust that it will find a wonderful home. All right, so let's get into your reading. I'm doing things a little differently today. First, I'm going to draw an oracle card from the Mystical Shaman. I'm going to draw the card now, and I will read from the book, but I'm not going to do this until the end of the reading. I have really like the way that flows. I feel like the card, this is a message from spirit or guidance, and I feel like it shouldn't blow my mind. It makes perfect sense, but it's actually been blowing my mind the way the message I draw at the beginning really ties it all together at the end. But anyway, so what messages or guidance do we have for Aquarius, please, Spirit? What do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit. Okay, you had two come out, and I will take them. You have the Sorcerer and the Earthkeeper in reverse. So we will read the blessing for the Sorcerer and the invitation for the Sorcerer and the medicine for the Earthkeeper. Okay, let's start this reading. So I'm also doing this differently. I'm doing a different spread today. I will lay the cards out and talk about them as I lay them out, and then I will talk about the reading cohesively at the end. As I shuffle right now, in the beginning, this is an opportunity for you to focus and center yourself, to really focus your intent or your energy on what it is that you're looking for guidance with, what messages you may need help with. Just to connect to the collective energy as we do this reading. What do we have for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Okay. So you and the energy around you. What's going on with Aquarius? What's going on around you guys? We have the Page of Cups, Strength, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, okay. So there's either someone who is, either you or someone to you is expressing a message of love or an apology. I feel like it can definitely be both. I feel like there's potentially an apology. I feel like it's both. And I almost feel like there's two different scenarios. Someone is coming in with an apology that it's going to take a lot of strength to work through this situation, but there is abundance and success through working through this. I also feel like there is someone coming in with a message of love that is going to bolster your strength and renew your belief in this Ten of Pentacles for the potentiality of this scenario or this situation. Energy of the question you asked. The Queen of Swords. This is the card of Libra. It does not have to be. This is someone who is very logical, someone who speaks their truth. They see things as right or wrong. They don't, justice is blind. They don't come to this decision or these conclusions without weighing all of the options and looking at the situation in its entirety the best that they can. However, they can be very cut and dried. And that sword can cut. She's upright, and this very well could be you. I mean, this is air, so swords are the suit of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like this Queen of Swords, either you or someone, has come in with the truth. I feel like this Page of Cups could very well be this Queen of Swords. They came in with an apology. It was very matter of fact, and they spoke their truth. Unconscious or conscious energy behind your question. The Five of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So there's conflict. There's something that you felt like or you thought had the potential to be, or you feel like has the potential to be wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. But there's difficulty, there's strife. I feel like there's some arguing or bickering. Things aren't going your way. This is also a card of winning at all costs. Someone may be sacrificing some things that are important or really hurt someone's feelings in the effort to get to this Nine of Cups, to this wish fulfillment. And there's definitely some healing, some apologies that need to be made. Any action that needs to be taken. That's a lot of cards. But we're going to take it. I'm feeling that way this week. All right, we have Four of Wands, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Wow. All right, so Four of Wands is about, it can be a wedding, celebration, marriage, higher level of commitment. If you resonate with that, this can be a card of a twin flame union. It's the 11, often called the 1111 card. Deep spiritual, very passionate, very, very significant higher level of commitment. Whatever your situation is the action that needs to be taken. With the Page of Wands, Page of Wands is all about action. Pages deliver messages. I feel like someone needs to come to you with communication about taking action with this situation, or there's someone that you need to go to. The action you need to take is to go to them and communicate with them about your desire to move forward with this. In order to do that, there has to be a walking away from something. Eight of Cups is walking away from something that has been very significant. You've put a lot of time and effort and love and your life into these cups, but there has to be a walking away. I feel like and every time the Eight of Cups comes up, there's something you walk away from. In that process, there's something, even if it's just the unknown new life before you, there's something you are walking towards. This is your story. You'll know which one resonates for you. There's a lot of you out there, and I see two totally opposite aspects of this. Either there is someone that you are walking away from, that you've had a very deep, higher level of commitment with, and you are communicating and taking action to do that, or the action you're being guided guided to take is to do that before you, because you're dissatisfied, you're not happy, and I feel like you feel that this has been not what you thought it was, and that if you don't take this action and move forward, move away from this, that what it is that you see in your potential is going to become a missed opportunity. On the flip side, either someone coming to you or you going to someone, there's someone where there is this very deep spiritual connection. You feel like you're twin flame soulmates. If you don't resonate with that, you have never felt this kind of pull and connection of this depth with someone before in your life, and there is a desire to move forward and take action, and in order to do that, you or they have to walk away from the situation that you are currently in before this becomes a missed opportunity. Take that how that resonates for you. All right, any obstacles to be aware of? Five of Wands. Okay, more conflict. This is Five of Wands is about conflict, sparring. Wands are things that we put effort into and we fight for with passion because we believe in them. But Five of Wands in particular is scattered energy. I feel like you might have a lot of different conflicts going on in your life, and because you're having to focus yourself in so many different places, you are not focused on pulling your energy together to really take care of the big one. There's a big one here that needs to be addressed. And it could just be you're overwhelmed with all of the responsibilities and difficulties. I feel like you could be the person that people come to resolve their issues, and it's getting to be too much for you. You need to pull your energies together and focus this passion, this action, so that it is not scattered all over the place. It's diluted that way, and you need that power to take this action. You need that focused, concentrated power to take this action. Message for your spiritual growth. Six of Wands. You are going to be successful. You're going to have victory, and you're going to be recognized. If you can focus this Five of Wands scattered energy, you will have this Six of Wands with victory, enlightenment, success, and recognition. You can do this. You can do it. Yeah, I'm a total dork. It's all right. I own it. But all right, you spiritually, this is an important part of your path for your path for your success and your victory and your development. You are going to, I just feel like through this process, you are going to graduate to the next level of your spiritual development and growth. For the potential or possible outcome. Two of Swords. So you are going to, after you have this victory, I feel, or after you go through this process of pulling your energy together to focus, there's two different messages with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords can either be someone who is procrastinating or ignoring making the right decision, or this is someone who is kind of like the hermit. You shut out the outside influences around you, other people's opinions, beliefs about what it is that you should do with your life, and really center yourself and listen to your own higher self about what it is that you want, what it is that is right for you, what you feel like Spirit is leading you and that you're being called to do, to hear it from within and to emerge with that truth. I am going to get a couple of cards of clarification for that one. What is this Two of Swords as the potential outcome for Aquarius? Some clarification on that or more information about it. What's this Two of Swords, please, as the possible outcome? The Two of Wands. Planning. It's planning. It's taking action. I feel like this is just a necessary process. When you pull your energies back together and you focus your determination and your drive, Two of Wands is about planning, gathering information. Two of Swords is about going within and looking at the situation to find your own truth and your own clarity. I feel like when you figure out your truth, what it is that you truly feel like is your path and what you know is right for you, once you establish that within yourself, then you can begin to plan. Two of Wands is gathering the information, looking at all of the options and the possible ways to accomplish what it is that you want to set out to do, and figuring out what is the best path forward for you to accomplish that. So I guess that advice right there for the possible outcome is just to really do the work and go within and find your truth. Like I said, tune out all of the influences and the words and the opinions in your ear of others and find your truth. Because only you walk your path. We walk them with other people, but it is your path to determine for yourself. You get to choose that. Wow. All right. So for the Oracle cards, you have the Sorcerer and the Earth Keeper. So we will read the Sorcerer first, card number 48. This is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. The invitation. When the sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because you have the Page of Cups. Could be that you need to apologize to someone. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. I feel like, again, now I see this, like, could be some way that you've hurt someone. It has affected your stability in your Ten of Pentacles. Have you looked at where it came from within you, what it was that triggered you, that caused that reaction, that caused that hurt, and how can you heal that, not only with this person, but within yourself? We have the Earth Keeper in reverse, card number 18. The Essence. Just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. The Medicine. As you care for your body, you show your care for Mother Earth. So begin with the stewardship of your health. What are you putting in your mouth? Are you feeding on foods and thoughts that are not good for you? Start doing what you know will be good for you today. Wow. So Aquarius, a couple things. Like, first of all, Aquarians, you guys are the light bearers. You are responsible for pouring the light of consciousness onto humanity. You guys have a perception and an understanding and a connection that many of us will not understand. We don't get it, but you have that, and it's a responsibility that you have. Your words and your actions are very impactful in the world and in your environment. But I really feel like these two messages together for you, and I would love to hear how it applies with the overall aspect of the reading, but what I'm really getting from this is that this is your psyche. These are those dark aspects of yourself, those things that maybe you're not aware of, like self-limiting ideas or negative self-talk, beliefs that you hold about who you are that are not necessarily true. They're either something that you learned through someone else's misguided communication to you, or some, for whatever reason, a belief that you hold which is limiting and can be hurtful. And I feel like with the message of this being upside down, to take a look at, maybe it is that you're not eating healthy food. Maybe you're not taking care of yourself and nurturing, giving yourself the vitamins and the nutrients that you need. And you need to look at that, because it's as important for our bodies to be balanced as it is for our minds, in order for them to work synergistically. But also, this talks about the thoughts, the negative thoughts that you are feeding yourself. And I really feel like your message here is you're being called to look at your own self-limiting thoughts, to look at yourself and how you are hurting yourself, either just through your thoughts or through hurting other people based on your reactions to them, stemming from your own fears. But to take a look at yourself and to really deconstruct that and to heal that, to alleviate this conflict. You are going to be successful. You are going to do this. You're going to make your way through this and make it happen. And you're going to have a world of opportunity before you. The Two of Wands is having all the potential in the world ahead of you. All you have to do is pick your path and make it happen. But I do feel like you need to heal some of your thought processes or patterns in order to really move through this and release this conflict, so that you can gather all of your energy and your passion, all of your wand power, in order to move forward with that. Wow. All right. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that it resonated, and if so, I hope it helped. I would love it if you would hit the bell icon or the thumbs up to help get the video out for others to see. I love spending time with you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.